chasing, Fred. Have a great day. QRZ POC's on the air. Alpha Alpha 3 Kilo.
Kilo Charlie 3 Tango Oscar Mike.
Kilo Charlie 3 Tango Charlie Mike again.
Kilo Charlie 3 Tango Oscar Mike. Tango Oscar Mike.
Okay, good thing I asked about that. Whoop. Kilo Charlie 3 Tango Oscar Mike. There we go. You're 5'8", Kilo 1430.
I'll also give you a 5-8 into Western Pennsylvania. Thanks for the activation.
You're quite welcome, Tom. Have a great day. QRZ POC's on the air.
Well, there's the first contact. I chased a POTA station. I'm going to chase some of the POTA stations, and then I'm going to try to operate for the Portable Operations Challenge, which is going on today. The idea is to use less power. We'll see if there's any stations spotted on DX Summit or anything for the challenge. And I'll try to make some contacts, and I might do some calling as well. But it's nice out. We're supposed to get some rain later, but for now, we'll just make some contacts as we can. If you can see, my end fed is hanging back there. It's up in this enormous, it's some type of nut tree. We don't, I can't remember the name of the nut. It's not chestnut, but it's similar to a chestnut. There's hundreds of them laying all over the ground. But yeah, this tree is probably one of the biggest trees we have on the property. It's got to be 90 feet tall or something like that. It's ridiculous. And I got the antenna pretty much perfectly vertical. And the antenna is what, 60 some feet long, 60 feet long. I can't remember what it was, but it's going straight up. So I'm operating as vertical. I have the box about 3 or 4 feet off the ground, which makes a difference in my opinion. If it's laying on the ground, it definitely doesn't work as well. So that 25 feet of RG174. I got the KX2. If you can see, I got the KX2 using my phone for logging, and got my chair. So we'll see. We'll make some contacts and see what happens. Kilo Charlie 3 Tango Oscar Mike. Tom Tango Oscar Mike. 5-9 into Western Pennsylvania. Thanks for the activation. 73. QSL will also give you a 5-7 from Western Pennsylvania. Thanks for the activation. 73. Okay, copy the 5-2. I got you to 5-9 into Western Pennsylvania. Thanks for the activation. I'm going to try calling for the Portable Operations Challenge for a while. See if I get anybody. You're not allowed to self-spot. That's what's nice about POTA activations and SOTA. You can spot yourself, and people watch those logs very closely. Kilowatt Charlie 3 Golf Mike.
Yeah, roger that. How are you today? Quite good over here in Westwood, so I'm skipping a jump away.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm familiar with you. Talked to you before. You're down in Westland there off of 519, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you got just as good over here on 40 meters as you do on 2 meters.
Yeah, I'm running my end fed perfectly vertical today, trying to do this Portable Operations Challenge. But you're not allowed to spot yourself, so it's hard going. I've only had one contact so far.
Okay, I'm vertical as well. I'm on a butternut 6-band, and you're 5'7" over here. Yeah, no problem. Good talking to you. And I'll throw something out there for you on the spots, and good luck with the contest. Good luck there, 7-3. Here's KC3GMM.
So that contact was only 10 or 15 miles away. This is the first year for this contest, so I don't think a lot of people know about it. So that becomes the problem with new contests. You know, maybe next year it'll be bigger. I didn't record it, but I did get another contact. November 4, Whiskey Romeo Oscar. He gave me a 5.5 from South Carolina. But it's been since I started calling. I'm coming up on an hour and I have 3 contacts. With QRP, making contacts during contests like field day are hard because there's such big power stations drowning out the little QRP stations. Some of those stations are very good at calling for QRP and mobile stations, which is nice. It's really appreciated when you guys do that. So keep doing that. So I've got the solar panel out. Solar panel. Controller. When I first plugged this in, it said 3.1 volts when I wasn't transmitting. And now it says 3.2, even though I'm still transmitting. So I'm getting a little bit of power. So everything I'm using today is from inside my pack. I haven't added anything or taken anything out special for this event. And that's my goal, is to keep everything in the pack. The only thing that I'll switch out now and then is I'll take the throw line out and use my portable mast instead of the throw line. But other than that, everything else is in there. I still have my, just watched a spider crawl into my little bag here. But everything's in there. I still have my jet boil stove, my first aid kit, my rain poncho, my new tarp shelter, my water filter, my knife. I'm trying to think what else is in there. Oh, and my dipole antenna. So I still have all the stuff that I would normally have in there. Also my my little cup, and actually there's some oatmeal in there too.
About a 5x5. Running a 50 watt Foxtrot November 3-2. Foxtrot November 3-2. Your power is doing fine.
The Kilo Bravo. Kilo Bravo 9, Victor November. Well, I don't know if the camera got that, but I got another contact. I think the battery went dead. But that was KB9 VNO, Victor November Oscar, from Illinois. And he's running 50 watts doing a park activation, so got him in the log.
Kilo Delta 4 Sierra Tango Tango, McMinn County, Tennessee, over. Roger, Roger. My grid square is Echo Mike 75, Juliet Romeo. My wattage is 40 watts, over.
So that's 7 contacts in an hour and a half. Well, I'm gonna call it quits for today. I got some other stuff I need to take care of, just like everybody else in the world. You know, need to get some other stuff done. I've had 7 contacts. Tennessee, Illinois, Massachusetts, Indiana, and then a contact in West Virginia, which really isn't that far away, and another one actually just a few miles, 10 or 15 miles down the road from me. So not terrible. The fact that you can't spot yourself, but even then I got spotted and still had a hard time making some contacts. I just don't think people are familiar enough with the event. I think that, if you don't know what the event is, I know I've passed by people calling contests and not know what contest is going on, not knowing what the response would be. Hey, I made some contacts. I'll transpose my log when I get into the logging software that they recommended, and I'll submit my log, and see how it'll do. I'll be curious to see how other people did for this event, or how many people participated. I hope they release those statistics. I was going to go out to a park today, like I said, but I think that'd be cheating, because if you spot yourself in the park, the rules of this contest says you're not allowed to spot yourself, so that's why I avoided doing that. This is Tango Oscar Mike 73. Thanks for watching. Take care.
Tango Oscar Mike